Good evening, friends. Happy Saturday to all of you. So yes, it will be sent out. Friends, this is your fourth stimulus check update and what you need to know about these payments for 2023. Currently, there are at least 6 states that are still issuing inflation relief checks that are set to arrive in the next coming months. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about all of these details. Also, I will be announcing 2 winners of the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway next Friday. Friends, if you'd like to enter the giveaways, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the more likely your chances of winning these giveaways. After 4 days of voting, Kevin McCarthy has been elected to the role of House Speaker. After 14 failed votes since Tuesday, the California Republican was able to overcome opposition. And in doing so, he made a series of concessions that weakened the power of his office, which critics say could complicate his job of governing under a thin majority. Kevin McCarthy's team presented them with a framework of House rule changes and other promises that would appease the group, and that ultimately prompted 6 House members to vote present. It was a crucial move that lowered the threshold for a majority and paved the way for him to succeed. The Republican rules package release includes those concessions. It will allow any one member to force a motion to vacate the Speaker's chair and overthrow McCarthy. So it makes it harder for the House to raise spending, taxes, and a debt limit. McCarthy laid out an ambitious plan in addressing the 118th congressional session, saying he wants to be the check and provide some balance to President Biden's policies. He said the first legislation he plans to tackle will repeal funding for more than 87,000 new IRS agents. McCarthy also claimed he will pass bills fixing urgent problems in the nation with an America First approach. He added that he will also plan to address long-term challenges like debt. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on Kevin McCarthy becoming House Speaker? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. The federal government has been adjusting everything from tax brackets to monthly Social Security payments to help offset the record high inflation that's been hurting millions of Americans' wallets. Friends, I know many of you are anxiously waiting for our federal government to issue another round of stimulus payments that would help offset inflation. 3 stimulus payments were distributed between 2020 and 2021 to Americans during the economic hardships caused by the crisis and the resulting job loss and business closures. Individual states issued checks in varying amounts in 2022 to help with the rising costs of inflation in lieu of checks from our federal government. Lawmakers know that millions of Americans are looking forward to new stimulus payments or tax credits this year to ease the burden of inflation. Depending on variables like where you live, what you earn, what you paid in taxes, and whether you own a home, you may have a check coming your way in the coming weeks or months. And on top of that, the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 will lower some costs and deliver some tax credits this year. Currently, Alaska's Permanent Dividend Fund pays most residents an annual check from a portion of the state's oil revenues. While the fund isn't directly tied to inflation, the payouts rose in 2022, right along with the prices that Alaskans paid in stores. Last year, payments jumped to $3,284 from $1,114 the year before, and that's thanks to increases in the price of oil. The final amount included a $650 energy relief payment, but it's unclear if 2023's Permanent Dividend Fund will be padded with another inflation relief provision. But know that Alaska will pay unclaimed 2022 checks through March of this year. South Carolina residents are eligible to receive up to $800 in inflation stimulus. If your 2021 tax liability was less than $800, you will receive that amount. Those who filed their 2021 tax returns by October 17, 2022, you will receive your payment very soon. But if you miss a deadline, please do not worry. Those who filed by February 15, 2023, are eligible for a second round of payments to be distributed in March. Homeowners who reside in New Jersey are eligible for New Jersey's Anchor program and can expect checks worth up to $1,500. The property tax rebate applies to residents who owned a home in 2019, but the benefits also extend to renters who are eligible to receive up to $450. The program will accept applications through the end of this month, and payments will be issued in late spring. Most eligible Californians received inflation relief checks that are worth up to $1,050 in 2022, but the state will also continue sending out remaining middle-class tax refund payments through the end of January. So friends, definitely keep an eye out if you are eligible for this payment. Well, my dearest and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. My friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. I want you all to know that I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I will be announcing 2 winners next Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. All you have to do, friends, to enter the giveaways is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, my friends, of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a very blessed and wonderful weekend.
Expansion of benefits. I've been in 15 Ohio counties since that bill passed, talking to people. If you are diagnosed as a veteran with one of 23 illnesses this bill spells out, you will automatically, and you were exposed to these football field-sized burn pits in Iraq or Afghanistan, you automatically will get coverage at the Cleveland VA or Dayton or Cincinnati or Chillicothe or one of the community-based clinics in Zanesville or Mansfield or Parma. After decades of inaction, we passed the first meaningful legislation on gun safety in decades, which will help make our schools and communities a bit safer. This summer, again, bipartisanly with Senator Portman and others, we passed the CHIPS and Science Act, already helping to reshore semiconductor manufacturing in the United States. Earlier today, I was with a number of people from Intel, the company that's going to have a huge expansion. And that company has promised when they hire 5,000 workers, which they've already started, to do the construction on